Hey, everybody. This is Movie versus Prequel episode 20,
Oh, my gosh.
I believe.
God.
Yeah, I am Tyler Lamb. I am joined by, well, I guess not really joined by both, but I am joined by Steve Janik right here. Steve, how's it going?
It is going awesome. I am done with finals. And
Finally. Now you can shut up about it, am I right?
I can completely shut up about it, and I'm sorry. But I was stressing out so bad, and now
Hey, you're done with them forever, right?
Yeah, no, I'm done with them for now.
Sucks to suck. And then via
You're going to
Skype.
make so much money later, you idiot.
Via Skype, that is Charlie Pixley. What's up, Chuck? How you doing over there?
I prefer to be called Digital Ghost.
Just the digital ghost of Charlie Pixley. There's that. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that your Wu-Tang clan name?
Yeah, the digital ghost.
The digital ghost face killer.
Yeah, exactly. And that sounds like a title of somebody who just kills digital ghost faces.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
From?
What do you think Charlie's doing when he's not here right
somebody
now?
doesn't read.
It's true. And this episode, I am going to be picking the movies for these two nerds to watch and try to convince me which one's better, as well as we all saw Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So we will talk about that a little bit later. We're going to talk about stuff we actually like and not pretend to like. And that's about it. I think that's about all we're going to talk about this episode.
So, I mean, it sounds like the full list.
Let's go straight into the movies that you guys are going to have to watch. And I figured we would keep with the December theme, Christmas stuff. It's going to be a last...
I was going to say, just December? Okay.
It's going to be the last full episode.
December movies that aren't Christmas movies.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty impressive.
Movies that take place in December, and they make a point to say that it's December. Yeah, not Christmas related. No,
Eight Crazy Nights.
Yeah, exactly. So our next full episode is going to be at the end of the month. So this is kind of our Christmas episode right now, I guess. So Merry Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas. If you're not celebrating Christmas, then I hope you're still having a good time about something, whatever you're doing.
Whatever holiday you choose.
Happy holidays.
Whatever one you observe.
Yeah. And so...
The one true Festivus.
Yeah, Festivus for the rest of us. And I figured I would, keep with that theme, and also the theme of sequels to movies that the general populace does not know exist. I didn't know these movies existed.
Oh, thank God.
Until I was doing my research. And so I'm just going to let you know.
I'm legitimately afraid that I'm going to know what these are. Oh, damn it, I've seen
That's
these.
almost like the theme last week, too. All these fucking movies that people are like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was I figured I would keep that rolling.
I told some people I saw Home Alone 4 the other day,
good.
and they were like, what?
Yeah, no, I saw...
There was a 3?
I actually saw on Reddit recently where somebody made a joke about, like, in the comment section, they're like, oh, this is going to be Home Alone 4. And then somebody replied, I think you mean 6. And there was, like, so many, what? There's a 4 and a 5? Since when? Like, people are like, no, this doesn't make sense. But Steve, you were going to have to watch Jingle All the Way 2.
Does that even have Schwarzenegger in it?
No, it has Larry the Cable Guy.
I was going to say I may have seen this movie, but that just confirms that I have not. Because
so you don't have to watch it a second time.
This is a prequel to his Pepto-Bismol commercial.
Oh no, it's a prequel to Delta Farce.
Does that mean that Charlie is watching?
Okay, good.
Does that mean that Charlie is watching Tooth Fairy 2?
No, that means that Charlie is watching A Christmas Story 2.
Oh, I've seen that one.
You have?
It's so bad.
I don't know if I've seen any of that.
That kind of makes me want.
That one I think I knew existed, but I don't think I've seen any of it.
You know what? In vein of these two movies that I have seen, Christmas Vacation 2, Eddie's Island Adventure. I have watched that.
I've heard of
travesty.
that.
I bought
Eddie's Island Vacation. Is that what you said?
Island Adventure. I bought it for my brother-in-law for Christmas as a joke gift, and I gave it to him. He opened it because his favorite.
And he just threw it in the trash.
His favorite holiday movie is Christmas Vacation. So I bought him the second one. And he was like, "What is?" And then we watched it. And he was like, "You could just." You just keep this. You just
Well,
have
was
to
the
think about what
superior
you've done.
Quaid in that movie still?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And I want you guys to know that both these movies are on YouTube, I saw, and I think they might be uploaded
Fuck
by the
yes,
same
thank you.
person. I think they might have been uploaded by the same person because I'm going to show Steve right now. The quality is very it's look at that,
Oh,
Steve.
God.
You see
Is that
it's
144?
well no, it is it's like they uploaded the movie onto their like hard drive or whatever, and then they just color corrected it to make it like
Yeah, they just like
5/10 darker.
Yeah.
They took out the white, not the white balance. They just downed the
brightness.
Yeah, sure. It's pretty funny. So we're gonna watch these trailers, Charlie. I'll tell you which ones we're picking out, so you can watch them over there on your end as well. We're gonna go into Christmas Story 2 first. But yeah, we will be right back with these reactions to these trailers.
I don't even understand. This
That was
They just filmed his fucking hick life and then slapped some Christmas light digital effects on it.
Yeah, see, I gave that one to you, Steve, because I felt like it would almost be setting Charlie up for failure if I gave him a movie with Larry the Cable Guy in it.
So you're not setting me up for failure with
I
it?
felt like you. No. As in, I felt like you would be able to handle a Larry the Cable Guy movie better than Charlie could.
Okay. All right.
I felt like it. I felt
Oh,
like it would
man.
make it an more even match.
That
if
Jingle All the Way trailer was essentially just that exact same scene that was in Christmas Vacation, where he just puts up a bunch of things and then electrocutes himself.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
There was
except
And it worked there, so it has to work here.
There was literally nothing in
for a
that
way
trailer.
lower income area and probably more natural light.
I am
And by that I mean the beer, not the sun.
I am going to have a get her done calculator going while I watch this movie.
I don't think you have to calculate it. It'll just be a clicker, just tick, tick.
No,
There's
no.
going to be a thing on the bottom of the screen.
Like someone will have already done that for me.
Yeah. Well, the producer, the director of the movie would have added it in. So
The Larry the Cable Guy commentary is anytime he says "get her done" in the movie, Larry the Cable Guy watching it's like, I said it again, get her done.
Oh, I
Just
was gonna say he just repeats "get her done." It's like, oh, there it is, get her done. And I don't know if that's actually how he laughs.
R dash done.
You better buy some Larry the Cable Guy potato chips to eat while
Wait,
you
he
watch.
has his own potato chips?
Yeah, I don't remember the brand name, but he definitely does.
They're
Oh my
like
gosh.
pork steak flavored, I think.
Yeah, he's got.
Oh
his
man,
own-
Malls. They're Malls
Don't
barbecue.
pretend like you're not a shareholder. Don't pretend like you're not a shareholder in his company.
Let's. I mean, and then in Christmas Story 2, it made sure to let us know that it was the official sequel. More than once, there was a stamp of
And
approval.
they pulled a Home Alone 5 having the characters get younger, some of them. And, like the father,
I feel like-
clearly younger than he was in
Yeah.
the first one. And then time hasn't passed in decades, I guess, with the way the town looked and the cars looked. It's like time stood still.
I feel like the younger brother was the exact same age, and the older brother was like 3 to 5 years older.
Yeah, I don't even really remember A Christmas Story that much.
He looks like an adult to me,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, this.
You must never have TBS on Christmas Day then.
I don't.
The best part of that trailer was like the 30 seconds of the trailer for the original movie.
Yeah, they had footage at the beginning. And then at the end, I thought it was funny that it was just a screen with like some Christmas themed background for a while with no words or anything and just music playing. And then all of a sudden, then like after a couple seconds, we got coming to DVD this fall, like whatever is coming out. The book
Actually, if you just buy Christmas Story on DVD, they include the entire second movie as a deleted scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't give you an extra disc. It's hidden on the DVD. You have to put in like you remember that with some DVDs there were like hidden Easter eggs. Where
Yeah.
you're like, oh, down, right. Oh, it's playing.
You gotta put on Dark Side of the Moon backward, and then you watch to the
Well,
the
if
12 minute credits, and it starts playing.
Well, if you listen to Dark Side of the Moon backwards, it tells you the secret code that you need in order to access it.
I think
Drink Ovaltine, kill yourself.
I think the best part is that in Christmas Story 3,
What?
he's going to be replaced by
Oh.
French Stewart.
I thought you were saying that there is a Christmas Story 3. But no, yeah, I mean, sign French Stewart
At
up.
this
I mean, he's
point-
not doing anything.
At this point, I'm not surprised by any number slapped after any Christmas movie anymore. Like, yeah, sure, of course that's a thing.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fine. Okay.
Well, let's stop talking about these terrible movies for now. We'll after you two will watch them and try to convince
we'll
me
have plenty
next
to talk
week.
about that.
Right now, though, we saw Star Wars. No, it's called Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. We'll talk about it for a little bit here. I'm sure that our Sexy Cousin podcast, 3 Wise Radio, will be going in more detail on. I guess Monday is
well,
when
it probably
new
would have
episodes come
already.
out.
It probably already came out when as you are hearing this.
Yeah,
listeners,
as you're
Yeah,
hearing
we'll
they
it.
have
definitely
already
talked about
That's
it.
right.
There's no way they
Yeah,
will not have.
I forgot that this is coming out after
Yeah.
theirs. Yeah, so you would have already heard their thoughts. So we're not gonna do too insane details. We'll just talk about whether we liked it or not, what we liked, what we didn't like, and we'll just kind of move on from there. Probably take maybe 10-15 minutes on it. So I guess just right off the bat, did you guys enjoy the movie? Just did you guys like it? You think it was good, Steve?
I thought it was
Who
pretty
wants to
solid.
go first?
Yeah, Steve.
Okay, go.
Yeah,
Sorry, Charlie.
you liked
Go.
it, Steve?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, Charlie, did you like it?
It was all right. I had some serious issues with it. I didn't hate it by any means, but
I think I'm with you.
I think people saying that it was better than Empire Strikes Back are out of their mind.
that's ridiculous. I
Wait,
didn't know
wait,
anybody said
what?
that. Yeah, that's insane.
I've seen a few people saying that it's the best Star Wars movie made yet.
No.
I think the entire
that's-
original trilogy is better, but
I-
I am a fan
I-
of Return of the Jedi pretty big. Though.
I don't even think that's a contest.
I think that this is not as good as Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, I spoke with Sam earlier and I said that I think I'd actually put Revenge of the Sith above this.
I would. I think that. I mean, but at the same time, though, I think Revenge of the Sith is one of those things that just. It's a very good bad movie. Like it's not,
but it has some scenes that really are.
Oh yeah,
awesome,
they're
though,
awesome.
too.
But
well, same for this.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, Charlie. I thought I was all right. I wasn't. There are things that bothered me. There are things that weren't that big of a deal. That I kind of thought that you might not think this is that big of a deal, Charlie. But no opening crawl. I mean, crawl, whatever. Really bothered
There aren't
me.
scrolls in this movie.
Yeah, the opening scroll. There was no opening scroll. No, the fact that it just started after it said a long time ago, galaxy far, far away, and then just went in. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean,
wait, what?
I guess I'd be more upset if it were one of the main movies.
Yeah, but
since it's not, whatever. But yeah, I mean,
I feel even so, since it's an
bother,
offshoot, it
but
would.
it's whatever.
Since it's an offshoot, it would kind of help. Or it would only
Yeah,
benefit
actually,
from
to help
having a
explain stuff.
be like, oh hey, by the way, this is where this is taking place. But then
Right.
again, it did start with a flashback,
right.
so that probably would have been confusing.
I will say that when I've been trying to keep my feelings about it in check, because as I was watching it, I came out and I was like, man, there was some pretty cool stuff in there. And then I thought all of the stuff that I really liked were just the characters that from like the original trilogy that they like jammed in there somehow.
Yes.
Oh, you mean
And
this,
then
you mean the characters
CGI.
that they took straight from Beowulf, apparently?
Yeah.
because they looked
Oh,
like
man,
they looked
dude,
terrible.
I'm so glad you
Yeah.
think they're garbage too. Like, holy
But-
shit! What bothers me is young Robert Downey Jr. in Civil War looked incredible to me, and they're owned by the same
Well,
company.
and
How
young-
does Tarkin look so bad?
And young, what's his name in Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Like I mean, they
No,
looked great.
But like
That's Michael Douglas.
My favorite scene in the movie was like the Vader scene, and like for me,
Of course.
really?
No, he said of course.
Oh, of
No,
course.
of course.
Oh, I thought you said the
definitely,
worst.
dude. No,
But-
oh hell no.
Okay. No, but like I came out and I was like, I don't know if I really liked that because it was a good movie or because they're just like hammering my nostalgia buttons.
Yeah,
Because I'm like a '90s kid through and through, and I've been really trying to don't tone it back when like someone just brings it like Ninja Turtles and I'm like awesome. Like, like it just like knee
at it
jerk
from
into
more
thinking it's the
objectively.
greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
As far as just from a movie standpoint, I thought the first third and even most of the second third were just so sloppy too.
Yeah.
Pacing and stuff, just cutting to different characters, and just I thought just from a movie standpoint, if it didn't have Star Wars on it, I would be roasting this thing as far as like, man, I'm bored for a good chunk
Oh
of this.
no,
I
I
actually
almost
checked my
fell
phone a
asleep.
bunch.
I almost fell asleep at one point. It was very boring in certain parts of the movie. I thought that It was, I hated the whole like, oh, we bumped into the dudes that go that
Yep.
like
Me too.
hated that with a
They
passion.
bumped into
That
the-
was too on the nose.
You'll be dead.
Yeah,
Him
something
and
good
his
to me.
the guy that gets his arm chopped off in the cantina
The guy with
scene
the
and
fly
Oh,
head, or like,
yeah.
he has like a tarantula fly head, or
and
something
I was like,
that.
oh, so you're telling me that means that they left within the next like hour or two before that entire city blew up and went straight to Tatooine,
only to
like,
get killed in a bar.
Yeah, exactly. Like that.
Yeah, that kind of stuff was way too on the nose. It's just things that I like is like, oh, showing the blue milk in the beginning. Okay, that's fine. That's just a little, nice little thing. Whatever. That stuff is fine by me. But then, yeah, that was way. It made the world feel super small all of a sudden. Which they should use as an opportunity to expand it.
Yeah, and I thought it was weird that there were some times that it felt like the movie took place like 10 years before A New Hope sometimes.
Yeah.
And then then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, this is right before.
This is like moments before
then,
A New Hope
because
starts.
I would be like,
Yeah, like
wait, where
one
were
day.
where were all of these other ships? Like I'm all for like cool new ships that you haven't seen, but there's so many ships that aren't aren't seen
Yeah.
in any other movie after that. It's like, okay, so they just got rid of that entire Rebel fleet
Well,
of that
and
cool, like
for me, I don't want to like spoil too much, but like the way they take down the shield gate, I was like, why is this not a thing that we're using constantly?
yeah, especially in Return of the Jedi when they had all of those Star Destroyers where they were like, how are we gonna take them down?
Yeah.
I mean, I did like it, but yeah, it presents a problem then.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
really...
and that's always a problem when you go backwards in a storyline and have like
if you just don't
upgraded
stick to
your
the rules,
technology.
What's that, Charlie?
Yeah. If you just don't stick to the rules of what you've already, what's already been established. Because even with newer tech, like visual capabilities, you can still not do those things that won't make sense.
And that was also kind of a problem in like episodes 1, 2, and 3, where they were like, "Oh man, we got all these shiny new programs, and we're just gonna start slapping some crazy ass fighters in here."
Yeah.
Yeah, and Peter Cushing looked awful. Like I cannot get over how bad he looked. Like I mean, he looked good for like technology wise. It's like wow, they made a person, but he stood out as CG.
As definitely,
and there was
a
lot of like CG stuff, which I know it's like that's stupid. Oh, CGI is bad. No, CGI is good when it's good. Like, and I think CGI is best when you don't notice that it's CGI. And there was a lot of that's clearly CGI, and I think that Episode 7 kind of got away from that, and it succeeded in that, where it was like, okay, we're gonna use. The Star Wars world looks real. We're going to try to make it look more real again by doing this blend. And then in this one, I felt like there were just a lot of creatures that were blatantly CGI. Peter Cushing and Carrie Fisher both looked just... I thought it would have been funny if it was just Carrie Fisher now. Like, they didn't de-age her. Just...
With an inch of makeup on.
Yeah. What were you going to ask, Steve?
I completely... You said that and I just completely lost it.
Oh, well.
Can I break up... I want to bring up a point, but it kind of gets into spoilers. But not really, I guess. So if you watched the trailers and you knew the point of the movie.
Yeah. Okay,
do you care or no?
No, go ahead.
So basically, my biggest problem is with the main character, I thought her aspirations in the movie and her goals were going to be closer to the main dude's goals. Whereas I liked his a lot more because that's what I was expecting in the movie, that these were all a bunch of just normal people that were doing whatever they could to help out. Whereas now it's like, okay, we have this ragtag team of this blind kung fu master who somehow channels the Force slightly, and then she's got ties to the Death Star, and it's all these different people brought from all, and they all have something special about them a little bit. Whereas I wanted a movie where it's just, hey, these are how the normal people did their thing to actually help the rebellion.
And
like,
that's
if you're just a
like
nobody, you could join the rebellion and fight for them. And that's why that for her to be so snobby about that, when she's like, you didn't kill my dad, and when he told her off, kind of like, hey, I've been doing this since I was 6. I wanted to actually do something, and you can't just change your mind from 10 minutes ago where you didn't give a shit about this and now start telling me off. That to me, I just didn't believe her motivations. And then it seemed like she was running things by the end of the
Yeah.
show when she was like talking to Mon Mothma, being like, "No, this is what I think about the matter." I would think most people in there would be like, "Who are you?"
Right.
Like a few people said that, but then she's like, "Oh, she's star of the movie." That's fine, but you need more time to do that instead of her just flipping a switch and 10 seconds later it's like, "Oh, now I'm the leader of them all and I believe in this cause 100%."
And I will say that scene where he tells her off, like in the ship, like she was like, "You can't talk your way out of this." He's like, "I'm not trying to," and he just like fucking walks away from her.
And that was awesome too, because when she said that, I was like, "Wait, what?" I mean, he made a valid point. And if all you're saying is, "Well, you can't talk your way out of this one," it's like you already just conceded defeat, I guess. And then that he's like, "I'm not trying to because I 100% believe in my cause, and I've been fighting for it my whole life."
Yeah. And the scene where like the ragtag group comes out, like the stuff that they said was awesome. Like them when he's like, "We've done some terrible crap."
Oh yeah.
But we all thought it was in cause for something greater, and
that was what I thought the theme of the movie was going to be.
Yeah, and that it came about an hour too late.
Yeah. I thought that at first I thought that Jimmy Smits's cameo was going to be just that scene where he walks out of the shadows and there's that music cue, and then and he doesn't have. I was like, wait, is that? Because then he doesn't even show up until like the last 20 minutes when he's like, "No, I got the perfect girl that I trust to give to this." Wink, wink, Princess Leia, my daughter, guys, remember? But
again, she's definitely an only child, and she's definitely my child. Don't tell anybody I said anything.
Just look at the skin complexion.
I don't know what you're talking. Yeah. Leia is practically a blank page on Photoshop when you start.
I thought that it was pretty funny when the blind dude walks out to those stormtroopers and the stormtrooper yells, "He's blind!"
And that's it. Good call.
I did chuckle when I will admit I did chuckle, but that doesn't mean I still don't think it was stupid. Like when they put the bag over his head and he's, "Are you joking me? I'm blind," making the joke. Okay, whatever. I did get a chuckle out of that, but then when I think about it, it's like that is a very serious situation, and they're probably thinking that they're about to be killed. And this, I really didn't care for his character at all. I thought it was stupid.
I liked K2 a lot. I thought that he. I thought K2 played off well in his jokes. I thought that another ham-fisted thing or whatever was C-3PO and R2-D2.
I did agree.
And why would you put them there instead of at least putting them on the shuttle at the end?
Yeah, it kind of bothered me.
Where they actually are.
It kind of bothered me that Darth Vader didn't just fucking force grab the dude with the plans for the Death Star. Like that, he just was slowly walking to him while he ran away. That kind of bothered me. It's like, okay, dude, you know that he's got that disc with the plans. Like, just
I was
wave.
expecting a sweet like door slam on that dude's arm.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Just
force crush it.
Yeah. I mean, it was an all right movie.
You know what?
I think Charlie, I think you kind of said it right when if it didn't have the name Star Wars to it, it probably would have been a lot worse. Like we wouldn't have liked it as much.
Yeah.
Maybe. I agree.
It's too many special people. This is supposed to be the story, the chance for the story of the normal people.
Yeah.
Like their big mission that they did that saved the whole thing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Charlie. You probably definitely know the answer to this more than I do, but wasn't Alan Tudyk cast in this movie?
He was K2.
He's K2.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow!
Because I saw Alan Tudyk on the. I didn't know he was in it, and so I looked up specifically to find out to find out specifically who he was. Because I love Alan
he was Jimmy Smits. He played.
Wow, he is a damn good actor.
But yeah,
I have one huge thing though to talk about. If
yeah,
you don't mind.
Before you get into that, I just want to say one little thing that seemed weird to me. I thought that the editing of Darth Vader's voice didn't seem right to me. Like it seemed, I don't know if you guys found, but something just seemed off about it. I saw it with
it was a little weird.
I saw it with Kevin, and he said that he thought that he looked different. Like he didn't look as imposing. Like he thought that I didn't notice anything like that, but I thought that the
scene he did.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got real distracted because I stepped in some gum halfway through the movie,
and the rest of the movie was just you staring at your shoe.
Well, no, it was just like I would be sitting there and then I'd move my.
Where were you walking?
No, I just like moved my foot and I just like I guess I just sat it down in some gum like I like stretched my leg out and put it back down, and then I was like, oh no. And then like from then on, like I was just doing that thing where I'd like move my foot and it would like gently stick to and I just couldn't stop it. I was real distracted.
Tyler.
Yeah.
I think maybe Vader's words didn't seem as measured and calculated as they were in the first one. He didn't really go off the handle, whereas when he was talking to whatever his name is, he seemed to just be speaking almost like a normal person would, where just whatever, came to his mind, he kind of just blah, 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 here's this. Whereas in A New Hope, it's almost like he had a game plan going into own these people.
Yeah. So what was that you wanted to bring up, Charlie? Just a little bit ago.
So Sam and I had a brief discussion about this. We didn't go too much into detail, but he brought up of Three Wise, my brother, and we had he made up a good point that he might have seen somewhere else. I don't know. So that final ship at the end, which is launching away, which is where A New Hope begins immediately.
Yes.
Right.
And Darth Vader boards that ship. Do you remember when Darth Vader talks to Leia? She's like, "No, we're on a diplomatic mission to blah, blah, blah."
Yep.
And Darth Vader's like, "I don't believe it." It's like, well, yeah, he fucking clearly saw the ship flying away and knew you guys were on there. So
yeah.
if he wouldn't have seen the ship, that's different then. But then since he watched it, I mean, he freaking stood on like the launch pad or the drop down zone and watched it fly away. And then to watch those movies in order, then he'd board the ship like, "Hey, I think the plans are here." And then for her to go, "No, we're just on a diplomatic mission. Believe me, please." No. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't necessarily know that Vader was right there. She's just, doing her duty to lie, try and keep the plans.
That's reaching.
Yeah, I kind of agree, Charlie. That is a little iffy, and it does suck that. I mean, I feel like out of the side movies that we've been told, are in development and coming out, and since Disney acquired, I think that Rogue One was the only one that sounded interesting. So it's a little disheartening.
Yep.
It's a little disheartening that
what are the other ones even supposed to be about?
I mean, we're getting a Han Solo prequel film next.
Right.
We're getting a Yoda film. We're getting and just stuff like it's like I don't really care.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I don't really. The Obi-Wan one might be interesting. I'd like to see that. I don't really want to see a Han Solo one. I don't really want to see a Yoda one, and it's disheartening to me that the one that was most interesting to me is it started out on kind of a not a
shaky
amazing note. Yeah, it was already kind of shaky. I wonder what. I mean, it went through extensive reshoots. I wonder what that was all about. I wonder if it improved it. I wonder if it.
I will say it was nice to see some rain in the Star Wars universe since they spend like 90% of the time on desert planets.
You obviously didn't see Attack of the Clones.
Oh no, I did see Attack of the Clones, and that's like one of my most hated scenes in all of the film.
It's awful.
Where
Camino scene.
Yeah, with the stupid huge aliens or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Jedi, how's it going?" All those, I mean, probably a racist caricature like all the other characters in the prequel.
Not those ones, but the other ones are. Viceroy Gunrun,
Viceroy.
or whatever.
Jesus, I'm not even going to imitate it. Probably get people unsub.
That'll get pulled as a sound bite for you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
So do it, no.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, we all kind of liked it. If you want to go see it, go see it. I think if you're a Star Wars fan, check it out. But I mean, if you weren't already like wanting to see it, I feel like if you really wanted to see it, you already saw it. And if you weren't really interested,
wait for Redbox.
Yeah, wait for Redbox or almost don't bother. Like
or YouTube the Darth Vader scenes.
Dude,
yeah,
Darth Vader scenes were the best.
Before we go into stuff we actually like, I want to bring up a friend of the podcast and fan, clearly. Ian posted on the Facebook page a photo that he saw at V-Stock, which is a store. I'm not sure if they're around the world or what, but it's a Home Alone 25th anniversary 5-movie pack for $60, which is insane to me.
Yeah, that is so much money for so many subpar films.
All
That's $30 for the first 2 movies each.
and it looks almost like it's in some type of tin. Like
Yeah,
that
like
they would
one of
have.
those
Okay, I
holiday
asked him about
popcorn
this. I
tins.
thought it was a
Yeah.
popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Which I thought was dumb, but then he told me it's actually a paint can, so I'm fine with that. That's kind of
okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was a and I mean on the picture the better movies are below it with
Does
the
it- does it
Despicable
come-
Me and Minions.
Does it come with paint? Because that might almost make it
Yeah,
worth it.
it's actually just paint
lead-based
inside
paint
inside
from-
of it.
straight
Is
from China.
all the discs are inside of paint. It's just a paint bucket with free discs.
It's like trying to find a flag in a double dare.
Yeah, exactly that. Steve, what is something that you actually like?
I don't know if you guys saw. I don't know if I like the idea. It might be dumb, but I kind of want to hopefully see it with you guys. Did you guys see?
You're about to take it from me, aren't you?
I don't know. Did you guys see the trailer for the live action film that Woody Harrelson is going to be making? Like apparently like a film he's going to make called Lost in London that he's basically going to film live and like live stream it.
What?
I don't know. That's why like it's like him, Owen Wilson, I think, and
Wow.
somebody else.
Guys, can we stick to Rampart, please?
Wow, it's gonna be live.
Yeah, and they're gonna. I guess they're gonna live stream it into theaters like one of the Fathom events.
That's actually how Owen Wilson reacted when Woody Harrelson asked him if he was down with it.
I-
Wow, live.
Like I have no idea
So
what it's.
will it only be one night, like
Yeah.
Fathom events, or will there be one live night and then they'll replay it?
They might replay it, but there's going to be one live night, I think, on January 19th. And I was going to see if you guys might want to check it out, if especially if you're
Could
back
be
in
a
town,
beautiful
Charlie.
train
but-
wreck.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know if it's going to be good or if
What
it's
is
going to be
it? When is
terrible.
it?
I believe it's January 19th.
You just hear line every now and then during the recording.
I mean, because Woody Harrelson was like, it's
Or,
never
you know,
been
that
done
movie's gonna be
before, and I
full of
was
people.
What's that?
what?
The movie's gonna be full of people just dabbing behind them. So it's gonna be the most amazing movie ever.
All the extras go haywire.
But like Woody Harrelson was like, this has never been
it's
done,
so
and I was like, this is
complicated then.
essentially just
Oh.
recorded theater.
yeah, exactly.
But like he was making such a big deal, and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this, but I definitely want to see
That's
what's going
crazy.
down.
Yeah, I'll see that. Charlie, what's something that you actually like? Is it being in Mississippi?
What I'm no, that's all right.
It's
What I'm
probably
looking
real
forward
warm
to
there.
is coming back for Christmas, and I would like for all of us to see Assassin's Creed because
Ugh.
I like that I might see Assassin's Creed and go, wow, I liked this more than the newest Star Wars movie because I never thought I would have said that.
I don't know if that's going to be possible because Assassin's Creed looks just awful. It looks bad.
Yeah, but then
Then
Yeah.
what? Oh,
I'm not trying
exactly.
to defend it.
Exactly.
I do still want to see it though.
So all right, so that's something that you actually like is the idea of liking the new Assassin's Creed movie more than
Just that the absurdity of it.
It's true. It's true. Something that I actually like. I guess this is more of a piquing my interest kind of thing that Three Wise does, but so far I'm liking it a lot. Is the remake of DuckTales is just boy is that just up there. I loved DuckTales when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I still legitimately think that that's a funny show, great characters, and they're doing this remake, and they just announced the cast.
And the cast is
and
phenomenal.
Holy
Like,
crap, we got as Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
What's it gonna be on?
Disney XD.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's gonna be an
I had
ongoing
that
show, not
locked
like a
and
limited
loaded.
thing.
Yes, yeah, it's a new ongoing show, and the Huey, Dewey, and Louie are going to be played by Bobby Moynihan, Ben Schwartz, and Danny Pudi, and Scrooge McDuck.
is Dave Tennant.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck is David Tennant, which is like
Did you watch the video where the cast
singing the
sings
song?
the song?
Yeah, and, I mean, if they're keeping the same theme song, like fuck yeah, like that's
And Kate
am-
Miguchi is Webby.
Yeah, she's awesome. I can't wait to see that. I will watch that cartoon.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm not from like the little clips I saw of the animation. I'm not
I
the
haven't
biggest
seen-
fan
I
of
haven't
how the
seen that
animation
yet.
looks. It looks okay. Like it's definitely got that like new age, like the feel that's been going on.
Is
Like
it like computer
Yeah.
graphics, like
No,
3D
it's-
stuff, or is it?
It's definitely like 2D kind of animation, but it kind of looks like those newer Cartoon
I get
Network
what you're
shows,
saying.
like the Secret World of Gumball and
Never.
like Steven Universe and stuff, where they have kind of like basically just round heads with kind of like just a goofy grin on.
Gotcha.
Misadventures of Flapjack sort of thing.
Yeah, I've never seen any of those. But
I think DuckTales is a little after my time, or at least I don't remember. I mean,
DuckTales is before your time.
remember seeing like maybe I guess repeats or something, but I have no big attachment to it. Or anything.
It'd be a little before your time because
It definitely
I
is.
think the reason why I watched it so much was because my grandparents had VHS tapes that had like 3 episodes on them
Right.
each, and I'm pretty sure they only had those because of like my sister and my brother. So then when I would come over, those were the movies that they had, like that,
Gotcha.
and like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff,
Right.
Like, you know, the Christmas episode that you got from Burger King.
Oh God, I might still have
the great
VHS.
Houdini or whatever his name
Yeah.
was. Yeah. But yeah,
I know for a fact I have that in my house. I can find it right now.
we're not
The
in your
original
house.
Burger King meal is still in Steve's system, actually.
Yeah, it is. It has not digested yet.
I paid for it and I'm keeping it.
But yeah, so those are things that we actually like. You guys got anything else that you want to talk about? Steve, what do we got to plug? Do we have to plug anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Facebook page, YouTube channel, I guess. Movie
Twitter?
versus podcast, Twitter.
If you see any other paint cans in stores filled with movies, feel free to take a picture and
and post them.
it.
Yeah,
I have a feeling like someone's just gonna like throw some movies in a can of paint.
I'll allow it.
And I'm really happy about that.
And just draw in Sharpie the name of the
movie on it.
9 copies of 9 Lives.
When is that coming out on DVD?
It's
Because
already
I
out.
wa-
I'm pretty
is it
sure.
really?
Yeah,
Because I want to check that out.
I think we saw it at
Well.
Best Buy on Black Friday for like $8 or something.
I want to
Well,
see.
that's for the 3D Blu-ray. Then the VHS is $2,000 according to.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see it because it just looked. Because I mean, it was so bad. Charlie walked out.
Yeah, which is
I
pretty insane.
have to see it.
But yeah, other than that, stay tuned for coming up here in about a month or so. We're gonna have some pretty cool news. The Three Wise Network, that is. We're gonna have some stuff to
I'm
announce.
pregnant.
So stay tuned. God, well, shit, Charlie, I'm trying to keep ruining everything. Just saying the announcement now. But yeah, and also keep an ear out for their annual episode. I will be on that.
Oh, nice.
I think that'll probably be next week. It'll come out. But yeah, we are working on some stuff. Can't wait to let you guys know about it. Just keep your ears open. Don't close those ears.
Can anyone close their ears?
You can't.
I guess that
You're a
answers that
freak.
question.
But yeah, so
Every time.
bye.
Movie Versus is a production of Three Wise Media. For more information, check us out on Facebook.